Is tech getting out of control? Well, we have two wild stories. China has reportedly developed an artificial intelligence prosecutor that's capable of evaluating crimes and filing charges with stunning accuracy. And Amazon is apologizing after digital assistant Alexa encouraged a 10-year-old girl to do a dangerous challenge. Here's the mom describing what happened.
What it actually told her to do was to plug a phone charger partway in and then touch the exposed palms with a penny. I was actually right there in the room with her, and I kind of was so freaked out. I'm like, no, Alexa, no.
Unbelievable. I had to get rid of Alexa because she was helping my son with his math homework. Kaylee, I know you're a mom like me. I wanted to get your I'm not joking about that, guys. I wanted to get your reaction on this because this truly is very dangerous. And we know there's a lot of other stuff with TikTok and challenges going on out there. Your thoughts as a mom?
Yeah, I got rid of my Alexa too, Leslie. But if you go in my house, literally every plug has a plastic cap in it because I have a 2-year-old, and my biggest fear is her trying to put something in that plug, as we know 2-year-olds eagerly try to do, including my daughter. So the thought that they could then listen to TikTok and be instructed to do this, TikTok, by the way, owned by ByteDance, by the way, which is a China-based company. One last point, this China artificial prosecutor, 97% accuracy, maybe they should look at, I don't know, China, who's committing genocide against an entire people group, the Uyghurs. Just a thought.
JJ, I want to go to you on China. Thank you, Kaylee, for the segue there. Are we part of this problem, and is this where we're headed with artificial intelligence prosecutors? Because we're using self-checkout, even though many of us technophobes like me often cry for human help.
You know, I'd love to really rip into this one, and obviously I don't want AI prosecutors deciding my fate. But if you look around the country at some of the DAs we elect and how corrupt some of our local judicial systems are, I mean, maybe it would be a step in the direction of justice. All I can think about is I think it's a Tom Cruise movie, it's Minority Report, where they start arresting people before they commit a crime, which is kind of like what we see with some of the purge in the military, that you were friends with somebody, we think you might become a radical, so let's go ahead and kick you out. I'm afraid that we're kind of heading in that direction in this country already.
Joe, quickly, on to JJ's point about China. Do you think it's almost impossible, though, for us to do this because the machines are only as good as the humans who program them?
That's an excellent point, but I think we're so reliant on them more and more that we're just going to embrace this technology, even if we're scared that eventually robots will take over the world. And you look at polls, and something like 70% of Americans think that robots will take over. But I have to disagree with you and Kaylee on the whole Alexa thing. I literally just told my kid today, swear to God, that if you have trouble spelling a word when you're doing your spelling homework, ask Alexa and she'll tell you how to spell it. So I think it could be a good thing sometimes,
That's right.
perhaps.
That's right. Use the tools you have available.
Yeah. Don't come to me. I can't spell.
Kat, on the Amazon story, because I love your answers, they're very witty, and that's and I would say lighter of the stories, but Alexa, what's your take, as I think the youngest member of this panel, with Alexa, Amazon, and TikTok, and these messages, these challenges for kids?
Right. I am also the childless person on the panel.
I know.
Yes, I have no children. I also have no Alexa, but I will say the issue with, technology and AI in general is when things go wrong, who is responsible, right? I mean, if I were to be running around telling kids to put pennies in sockets, I don't think it'd be good enough for me to just say, oh, my bad, I won't do that anymore. There would be, I'd go to prison, or at the very least, there'd be an investigation. So that's the question here. When these things mess up, who's responsible for that?
And you know what? I know you don't want to have kids after listening to our parenting advice, especially Joe's. Nice to sit down, teach your kid to read, teach your kid to spell. Anyway, the fastest is up next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.